what was it like, working with John Prine, your old buddy, after all this time on what would end up being his last release?
John has always been a very nice person, laid back, uh, with a hey, let it ride attitude, you know. And he's he wrote Sam Stone,
Right.
and I got credit for it all over the world. Now, the only time I didn't get credit for it is when people would walk up to me and say, "You wrote Sam Stone."
Mm.
No, I didn't. I wish I did. John Prine wrote it.
Hmm.
But when they came up, and in other words, I didn't never try to change their mind.
Sure, I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And I told John what I was doing. It was just about every song I've ever recorded of anybody else's. It's a song I wish I had have written,
Mm.
like Mickey Newberry's.
Mm.
She even woke me up to say
Yeah.
goodbye. I
On
mean,
is that's on Rat On?
yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Morning's come, and Lord, yeah.
You also covered some Joe South songs on
I
Total.
loved it. Joe South to me was the greatest.
Fantastic.
He he wrote he wrote short novels or something that I did. It, whatever it was great. And I know I did. Don't throw your love to the wind. Hey, redneck. And my band at the beginning was afraid to play Hey Redneck with me.
Mm.
That's what you cocksuckers won't get paid. I'll sing it by myself. But it worked and people like it. And I ain't out there talking about kill all the white people. I'm just, and I let people know that I didn't write the motherfucker. The white boy wrote it. I said, now, don't don't be getting down on me. Go get him first.
Were
You
you
know.
did you know Joe? Did you know Joe South at all?
No, I knew his his publisher, which was Lowry Music. His manager was named Bill some shit.
Yeah, Bill some shit from some
He
shit in Georgia. Yeah.
yeah, and he ran a company the way you're supposed to run it, and he kept Joe South songs coming to me. Every now and then, Joe South would write something, and he would send it straight to me. He said, "Hey, nobody has it." Blah blah blah.
Mm.
And he what else I do?
You did These Are Not My People.
Yeah, these are not my people. Um, if if you listen to my albums, I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to tell stories.
Joe South, like you, his music is like, I don't know if it's country or soul or rock and roll, but the shit is good. Like
Right,
it sounds like him. Like your music sounds like you.
right.
And the problem, though, as you know, Jerry, is when you're a trailblazer and when you're an original like
Uh-huh.
you don't make the money or get the credit that you should.
Uh-uh. You
I mean,
don't.
you know that times 60 years.
Right.
But part of this interview, I hope you realize this, Jerry, part of this interview is, for me to communicate to you how appreciated you are, because I understand that an artist like you never really gets the adulation and the credits that they should
Mm-mm.
get. But
No.
you have to understand that you have influenced and entertained, so many people, it's so many different genres of music, people like me that just absolutely adore your records, 50 years of records.
Right, right. I I very seldom play my stuff for people.
Mm-hmm.
I got a wordless jukebox in the living room,
Mm.
and it's got 100 different assorted 45s, which there's more, but I put on the ones that I like to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And but I only play it maybe once every 2 years. I walk right by it just like it's not there.
And your songs are on the jukebox.
Yeah, that's all that's on the jukebox, my shit.
Mm.
Either I wrote it, produced it, sung it.
Can I
Yeah.
ask? Can I ask you, Jerry, about some of your older songs that are, some of my favorites?
Yeah, all my songs are older songs.
Well, first of all, I'm in Philadelphia right now. That's where I live. Okay.
You from Philadelphia?
Yeah, that's where I'm from, and that's where I live.
I used to live there.
When did you live in Philly?
Shit, I lived in Philly from six, 60.
Like before Swamp Dogg era.
Oh yeah, when I cut, I'm the lover man.
Okay.
I was in 64. Yeah.
Now, I was going to ask you do you remember the song Philly Duck that you did?
Yeah, that was a piece of shit.
Oh man, I like that song.
Well, it was great then.
Okay.
I was looking for somebody who liked it. The Philly Duck. Uh, uh, I recorded it right in Philadelphia, right up at Cameo Studio.
Cameo Parkway, right? Cameo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have a second song that I approved of.
Mm-hmm.
I kept going through my bag. The main thing you would try to do is try to get anything out there before Chubby Checker,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like I had a top 10 record in Philadelphia only
Mm.
on what was it, WMCA?
I'm
What
not
was it?
sure.
The radio station.
Well, there's WDAS and
No,
WCAU. Mm.
that was black. Uh MCA, WMCA. Uh
And
uh
which song was that? Was it Philly Duck?
no, it was I'm the Lover Man.
I'm the Lover Man. Okay. That's a great
Oh,
song. That's a great
mhm.
song.
And what had happened, nobody was playing it. And Lord Fatman, who was at WHAT,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he called me up and he said, "Man, what you want me to do with this record?" Which every time when a jock asks you that, that means how much money you want to invest in this motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
So I said, "Yeah, I want to get started on it." So we did what we were supposed to do, and he jumped on it. And um, W WMCA, they they taped it off of his show
Mm.
and played it. The record went all the way up. Went
Mm.
all the way up.
Top 10 hit
Uh,
Philadelphia right here.
yeah. And matter of fact, Jerry Blavitt
Mm-hmm.
had me come down
He's a
and
good friend. He's a good friend of mine, Jerry. He's still
tell
around.
him, tell him I said hello.
I will.
He was a good guy, and he had me to play at some I don't know, it was a skating rink or
Yeah,
what.
for the kids. Yeah, one of his things. Yeah.
There was another record in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go through Philadelphia, you'll find a lot of people that's had hit records in Philadelphia,
Right.
but nowhere else.
Yeah, I'm one of them, by the way.
No, and what was yours?
Well, you wouldn't have heard of it because you're not in Philly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I did leave home sometime.